Guitar. Today we're doing While My Guitar Gently Weeps in a fingerstyle chord melody type of way where you can play the whole song with just your guitar, play the melody on the guitar. It's so much fun. We're going to start with just the melody. I did the full song, full acoustic version of this a couple weeks ago where we've got the George Harrison version, pretty much note for note how he played it. Check that out. I'll leave a link for the description below if you want to start there. This is a little bit more advanced and a little bit more solo guitar-esque, right? We can just play the entire song on the guitar. I was playing this on a few guitars and I kind of settled on the nylon string. It just has a really beautiful feel to it. But everything I'm teaching works completely the same on acoustic steel string, so feel free to do that. So the first thing I recommend is basically understanding that, what is chord melody? Well, it's the melody supported by chords. So the melody kind of comes first. And just understanding that you can play this melody like that. All right, and then here when the melody goes up, this is just a D minor triad. So let's start with the melody and then we'll circle back to the chords. I think it's a great way to go because we're really drawn to the melody and the chords are supporting that, right? So our ear appreciates our priority of the melody. So we're going to go on a, like that, right? Think of a D minor chord and just outlining the third and second strings. Okay, now open to first fret, back to second string. I look at you all, okay? Then we repeat, 0, 1, 3. Look at my D minor, it's just there. I'm already prepared for the chord once it comes. Then the melody goes 0, 1, 3, 1. Okay? Now we're going to go up. Still my guitar, right? But 5, 6, 7 here. From the first string, 5, 6 in the second, 7 in the third. And I go da, da, da. And that's a beautiful D minor triad. Okay? Right there. So that's first, second, third strings. Then open open E over a C chord. But we'll get to the chords later. Now 3, 1, 3. That's the first phrase. So let's do that all together and then we'll play the chords with it. 3, 4, Good. One more time. This time 0, 1, 3, 1. Now D minor triad. Open. All right. Now we circle back and we put the chords, and now we have a fighting chance of getting this arrangement without just sort of battling uphill too much. So we're going to play the D bass after we play these first two notes. These are pickup notes. I look, chord. Now I have some time to strum down and up with my index. I look, bass. Now melody. When we play the melody, we can forget about the chord. Now we do the melody, and this time we go to the bass, which is C, right? The C is the bass. But the chord stays the same. You notice I'm not changing my fingers. That's why I've got the pinky on that second string. Now I go bass, down, up. That's the pattern. Now the melody. Now bass goes to second fret, so middle finger takes over. Third string is now open, right? That G string is open. Now I go bass, down. That's all I have time for. So let's cover that so far. Bass, down, up. Bass, down, up. Bass, down, 0, 1. Now 3, 1. But on the 1, I'm going to want to get ready for my B flat. So here's an interesting chord, B flat, major 7. But I'm omitting the D string. So I'm just barring all the first fret, second fret on G string, third fret on B string. Bass pinch. By the way, let me just pause here. The full transcription of this will be written out on the Patreon, patreon.com/mtguitar. Check that out. Big thank you to all the patrons there. Really appreciate it. And that might help you learning this arrangement. So, your B flat major 7, you're omitting the D string. Now, bass. See, all we have to add is the bass, and then we have the melody. So, open D then our D minor triad for the melody. First, second, third strings, open, C bass and a C chord, bass down up, 3, 1, 3. We go to G, we hit bass down up. Then, if you want, you can add that little tasty riff from the studio recording. Da 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 da. That's first fret, first string, twice, 3 times actually. Second string. So that's, sorry, down. Now A, and you go melody, second string 3 times, or 2 times, sorry. Now third fret second, third string 2, 0, 2. All right, so that's the entire first phrase. So let's learn that. 3, 4. Now, you'll notice I'm doing more notes than I just taught. That's because we want to fill the notes with little fingerstyle parts. So that's why, the tab will have that written out. But I'm purposely kind of leaving that out here because I want you to understand the essential elements, which are the melody, and then the next in order would be bass and the chords. Whether or not I'm hitting a certain string again, or maybe filling in the space with a little more rhythm, that is actually less important, because if I omitted that or didn't do some of those filler notes, it wouldn't really matter that much. All right, but the melody we can't compromise on. So then we repeat that phrase, but we end it differently. So let's just do it for practice. Everything the same. Everything's the same. Now, this time we go 3, 1, 1 on the F. I'm going to just not do a full bar. I'm just going to go 3, 2, 1, 1. Just to make it easier. Now I go to an A triad up here, and the melody is the first string. But I'm going to play the bass, 5th string open, and 6, 5, 5 on the first 3 strings. So, deadly weeds. Strum that a little bit. Go up to there. Now, I love this part here. Isn't that sweet? So, we're going to go D. First 2, kind of bass, 3rd string. Now, first 2 strings. Nice little pinch there. Then 2-0 on the first 2 strings. Back to 3-2. Little moment of D major 7 there. D major 9 even. Now, you're going to slide those notes up to 10 and 9. For an F sharp minor. And then hit them again once you get to 10 and 9. Now, get your index finger on that F sharp minor bass. It's actually an F sharp minor chord, right? But we're going to play it in this A minor shape to get that melody. So, chord melody is about finding the best position to do these things. Now, this is my choice. You can do something different if you want, but I'm going to go 7 and 7 to 5 and 5. Sorry. Okay, now B minor. You could do it here, but for the melody, I like it here. Right, so I'm going to go 9, 7, 7 on the 4th, 3rd, 2nd strings, so we don't need a bar. I'm going to go bass chord, or bass 3rd string, 4th, 3rd string. Now melody. 2nd, 1st open, 2nd strings. Isn't that nice? Now, I go pinky on the 10th fret, and this is our, that was our B minor, here's our F sharp minor, right? But this time it's 9, mute D string, 9 on the G string, 7 on the B string, and I go, pinky on the 10, bass on 9, melody on the 7. Now I go down 2 frets with the middle and ring. Then it's bass, open, 3rd, 2nd, first, 3rd, 1st strings for the melody. 5th fret, 7th fret, open. So let me play that. Now I'm going to have an A add 9 here, 07600. Then I can kind of do this stuff to fill. Now that's the general outline. It's hard to teach this stuff because now I'm going to add some notes that are less important. All right. Filler notes. Now I'm going to go 7, 8, 7, a little slur there, slide, open. Now I'll go 5 and 5 G and B strings, 4, 3, 2, 2. Repeat. Back to home. Add a little fill if you want here. Sorry. So then that's the framework that you can start to make your own arrangement. But the idea of a fingerstyle arrangement is, for chord melody, is there's priority. So we got the melody, the bass and the chords are next, and then the filler notes are next. So that's why we started with the melody and then circled back. And the better you know this song, the better this will go. So you might want to just play the song a few times. And that's the idea. I think that covers it because that's the verse and chorus. The only thing left, I guess, would be the intro. I borrowed from the studio version with the piano line. Basically, I'm just repeating a bunch of D notes. Down, 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 ba, ba, second string. Down, ba. Finally, it goes up. Very similar to the melody, but this time G, 3rd fret, G, G. So the piano really hammers that G. So, last time, D a bunch. Here we go. And then we're at the verse, which I've taught. So, check out the Patreon if that helps. Otherwise, good luck with this, and remember to maybe isolate the melody first. That might be a good way to go. Looking forward to continuing our While My Guitar Gently Weeps series. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon. We'll be soon covering some tasty solos from Clapton and maybe eventually Prince one day. All right, we'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.